Welcome to chemistry class. Today we are going to be looking at solubility. Solubility comes from the word soluble, meaning for a substance to dissolve in another substance. This is what we refer to as solubility. Now, in this solubility, we are going to look at some terms in solubility, definition of terms. The first one we talked about is a solute. A solute is a substance that can be dissolved into a solution by a solvent. A solute, majorly, it is in the form of a solid, but sometimes it can be a liquid or a gas. So, examples of solutes are sugar, dissolved carbon dioxide, oxygen, and water. You can also have other examples of solutes, but majorly a solute is usually in the form of a solid object. Example like a marker, this is solute. A battery of a phone is a solute. Your book is a solute. So we have many solutes around us. So other examples of solutes are the liquid and the gas as well. The second one we discussed is the solvents. The solvents. A solvent is the substance which a solute dissolves to produce a homogeneous mixture. It's a substance in which the solute dissolve to produce a homogeneous mixture. Look at that word, homogeneous. Homogeneous mixture has been discussed at the outgoing of the elementary part of chemistry. A homogeneous mixture is one which cannot be distinguishable with our naked eyes. It cannot be distinguished by our naked eyes. Meaning that they are very tiny to the extent that we cannot differentiate which one is a solute, which one is a solvent. So in this case, when a solute dissolves in a substance to produce a homogeneous mixture, that particular substance it is dissolving is what we refer to as a solvent. So majorly solvents are liquid substances. Examples of common solvents around us are water. We know water very well. Then ethanol, methanol, acetone. All other examples, they are solvents that can dissolve a solute. The third one we discussed is solution. It's a solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of one or more solutes dissolved in a solvent. So when we have solutes plus solvents, it gives solution. It gives us a solution. So a solution comes from the mixture of solutes and solvents. For example, when we have sugar plus water, it gives sugar solution. It gives sugar solution. So sugar solution is an example of a solution. Likewise, we can as well have a salt solution. When you dissolve the common salt in our various homes, in our kitchens, when you dissolve the common salt in water, it gives you a salt solution. So that is examples of solution. Now, let's talk about the dissolution processes. You are dissolving your sugar in water to produce a solution. This particular sugar or salt can be recovered. This particular water can also be recovered through two processes. One is crystallization or evaporation to dryness, and the second one is distillation. Crystallization can be used to recover any salts which gets decomposed easily on eating. Evaporation to dryness is used to recover a salt which can withstand heat. So we use that. Now, the second one is distillation. So distillation is used to recover a liquid substance. Example, water. So this water can be recovered using a distillation processes. Number 4, we thought is solubility itself. As we said, the word soluble, solubility comes from the word soluble, to dissolve. So solubility of a solid in a liquid is the maximum amount of the solid that dissolves in 1 dm cube of solution at a given temperature. So the unit of measurement of solubility is moles per dm cube. Moles per dm cube, or it can also be calculated in grams per dm cube. That is the first definition. Secondly, since we know that solutes can dissolve in water to produce solution, sugar plus water, we can also have another definition of solubility. Thus, the solubility of a solid in a liquid is the maximum amount of the solid that dissolve in 100 grams or 1000 grams of water. 100 grams or 1000 grams of water. And this can be measured in moles per kilogram. Moles per kilogram, or in grams per kilogram. So these are the definitions of term to understand solubility. Now, the next one we talk about is solubility of solid in liquids. Solubility of solid in liquids to form a solution can be divided into 3. 1. Unsaturated solution. 2. Saturated solution. 3. Supersaturated solution. The first one, unsaturated solution. Unsaturated solution is a solution that will dissolve more of the solutes at a given temperature. The second one is saturated solution. Saturated solution. A saturated solution is a solution that will not dissolve more of the solutes in the presence of excess solutes at a given temperature. Now, the last one is a supersaturated solution. Supersaturated solution. Now, a supersaturated solution is a chemical solution that contains more solutes than the solvents can hold at a particular temperature. It contains more of the solutes than the solvents can hold. Now, in reality, how can we relate this type of solution in reality? Let's take for instance, we are eating, we are very hungry. We have our bowl of rice before us. We want to eat rice. Initially, if you are eating initially, the rice continues going, it continues going. This particular point in which you are getting satisfaction of your food, you are eating the rice, you are taking your soft drink, maybe it's Coca-Cola or Pepsi, this point is what we call unsaturated or unsaturated solution. You are unsaturated. You continue eating that particular food. But at a particular point, if you dare to put a spoon into your mouth, you might vomit. All the old food you've eaten before can be vomited just because you have gotten to a dew point. That point in which the food can no longer go in again is called saturated point. I remain Latif Ismaila Akambi, your chemistry and mathematics tutor. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell for the subsequent lesson.